Good morning. Today, Mitchell and I are looking at The Living Magazine by Martha Stewart on the iPad 2. Here we go. Helpful hints.
Our flag is one of the most beautiful symbols of our great nation, and I try to fly it where appropriate. The stern of my Hinckley picnic boat has a special fixture, as do other pleasure and commercial boats, for the express purpose of displaying the national flag of the boat's registry. Billowing in the wind, our red, white, and blue flag is always a patriotic reminder of our country, its history, and its glory.
Calendar. There's how to make those cookies, Mitchell. See this one.
This stenciling project couldn't be easier. We started with a Sunbrella outdoor pillowcase, and we inserted a cardboard blotter so that the paint won't run through to the other side and to make it a little stiffer. Then we're going to mask off the areas we'd like to paint. I'm going to make 3 stripes throughout the middle, and then add a little extra tape to the edges to cover that piping. So 1 large stripe in the middle and 2 smaller stripes on either side. Now once I have that tape down, I'm going to put a little paint in my dish. I've just mixed red and white to make a shade of coral. And then I'm going to tap my brush in that paint to get it evenly on the brush. You don't want any globs. And then gently tap it over your fabric on the open spaces masked out by the tape. So once you have that fully covered, you just gently tap. You'll have to be patient, but you'll be really pleased with the smooth application. Also, I've mixed some fabric paint extender into this paint to give it a more sheer look that kind of blends into the fabric. So once you've applied all of your paint, you'll wait for your paint to dry, and then carefully remove the tape, and voila, you will have 3 beautiful stripes. It's such an easy decorating project, and I really recommend it.
That's nice.
So we're making Chicago hot dogs now, but we're not, taking them and changing them up or doing anything like that. We're making them exactly how you get them in Chicago.
Traditional, dragging them through the garden.
The only problem is, and I'll tell you what that means in a second, is that you get poppy seed hot dog buns in Chicago.
Ooh, yummy, huh?
Yeah.
Mm. That's cute. You want to take the quiz, Mitchell?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Alaska.
Correct. Which one is this state?
Montana.
Let's see if you're right. Aha, correct, Montana. What is this state?
Wyoming.
Let's see if you're correct. Let's tap it. Yes, correct. How about this one up here?
Minnesota.
Let's see. Yes, correct. How about this one here? This one.
Hmm.
That one.
Georgia.
Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Very good. How about that one?
New Mexico.
Correct. How about this one up here? This one. This one. That one.
I don't know.
Oh, I stumped you? The great Mitchell. North Dakota. All right. Cherries.
I'm Alan Kobernick.
And I'm Cheryl Kobernick.
This is North Star Organics. We are producers of sweet and tart cherries in Frankfort, Michigan.
Our harvest basically takes place over 3 days. We shake about 20 acres of tart cherries with 2 shaking crews and 2 shakers. We work from 8 in the morning till about 10 at night for those days. We probably harvest somewhere between 40 and 60,000 pounds a year.
When the machine harvests cherries, the tree is shaken mechanically, and the fruit is collected and goes into the bulk cherry tank filled with cold water. From there, they're trucked to a processing plant where the cherries are washed and sorted, and the pit's taken out and frozen. And from there, that becomes our inventory then, which we sell.
We have hand pickers, Hannah and Connor, as well as our children, Emily and Eric, have come for the last number of years and form a team for you picking.
They seem to kind of enjoy it.
Yeah. They
Go
say
figure.
it's summer camp but getting paid.
Michigan has probably the best climate in the nation.
Oh, that's cute.
My name is Eric Dalton, and I've lived in Telluride for 8 years, but my family's probably been here about 20. We call it the Dalton Hood. So my brother and I live right next door to each other, and then my parents are just down the street like 5 houses. So you can literally stand up in the backyard and yell to each other from a distance. So it actually works out really, really well. And I think that's the beauty about Telluride. It's also small. It's such a nice place. This parade was really cool. There are more people lined up on Main Street this morning than I've ever seen in my life. Perfect weather, couldn't imagine a more perfect day. And, you know, I think the parade in Telluride is so special because, again, there's such a local kind of community feel to it. You know, you see your neighbors out on the street with their little kid in a wagon, or your other neighbors driving his car, and it's just such a fun event for everyone. And you're saying hi to people you kind of know or you don't.
Bandanas. Recipes.